He is my neighbor. He is my neighbor. I read a book about history. I read a book about history. Shouldn't there be an inventor every day? Shouldn't there be an inventor every day? Shouldn't they be crying? Shouldn't they be crying? Don't they rarely take notes? Don't they rarely take notes? Your son was a fashion designer. Your son was a fashion designer. Can I go to the File Explorer button? Can I go to the File Explorer button? Let me introduce you to my friend. Let me introduce you to my friend. Should I dive right in? Should I dive right in? They will go to the beach on Saturday. They will go to the beach on Saturday. We do not wage war. We do not wage war. Like we just talked about, Tommy. Like we just talked about, Tommy. Normally we can do manicure. Normally we can do manicure. I speak English at work. I speak English at work. How can I not see it? How can I not see it? Can I affect it after 1 week? Can I affect it after 1 week? They are swimming in the pool. They are swimming in the pool. Were their grandchildren spies? Were their grandchildren spies? Whose bag is this? Whose bag is this? It sounds great. It sounds great. Say yes in favor of all. Say yes in favor of all. He won't find it at sunset. He won't find it at sunset. Have you been making beer before? Have you been making beer before? How often do you go to parties? How often do you go to parties? Will they reach the real estate agent in 1 hour? Will they reach the real estate agent in 1 hour? Is their mother-in-law a songwriter? Is their mother-in-law a songwriter? Can I go to the printer? Can I go to the printer? His wife is a police officer. His wife is a police officer. Can't you ever bother? Can't you ever bother? He should learn after 3 weeks. He should learn after 3 weeks. It looks like a plan. It looks like a plan. The game was played by children. The game was played by children. Nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you too. Can I open a stand in a private area, please? Can I open a stand in a private area, please? I replied 5 months ago. I replied 5 months ago. I already sent the email. I already sent the email. We often have to act as receptionists. We often have to act as receptionists. This won't be necessary. This won't be necessary. We can draw it immediately. We can draw it immediately. These are their bikes. These are their bikes. Then it may occur. Then it may occur. What is your favorite recipe? What is your favorite recipe? Did he refuse? Did he refuse? His family were merchants. His family were merchants. You look great. You look great. It was £15. It was £15. I have to leave early today. I have to leave early today. Is your sister a notary? Is your sister a notary? Should you die? Should you die? Can I go to the bulletin board? Can I go to the bulletin board? They went to Hawaii on vacation. They went to Hawaii on vacation. Was my mother a paramedic? Was my mother a paramedic? They went horseback riding on vacation. They went horseback riding on vacation. Your sister was a bartender. Your sister was a bartender. He's a little slow. He's a little slow. He never eats spicy food. He never eats spicy food. He's really stupid. He's really stupid. I went to the bridge yesterday. I went to the bridge yesterday. I leave school at 5. I leave school at 5. The direction is outstanding. The direction is outstanding. They confessed at night. They confessed at night. We rarely can row. We rarely can row. They argue about the budget. They argue about the budget. I want to learn coding. I want to learn coding. Doesn't it add at dawn? Doesn't it add at dawn? What time do you close today? What time do you close today? Will there be an advertiser in 2 hours? Will there be an advertiser in 2 hours? Aware of this study. Aware of this study. I exercise in the evenings. I exercise in the evenings. We can just miss it. We can just miss it. Can I never do counseling? Can I never do counseling? He forgot his umbrella at home. He forgot his umbrella at home. Public support is very important. Public support is very important. Price per. Price per. They cannot fill it earlier. They cannot fill it earlier. We value honesty and integrity in our company. We value honesty and integrity in our company. Is it your turn in the video game? Is it your turn in the video game? I have a blue pen. I have a blue pen. His brothers were lecturers. His brothers were lecturers. He learned to swim. He learned to swim. I have a lot of understanding. I have a lot of understanding. Yes, I went to Europe. Yes, I went to Europe. He will keep watch at noon. He will keep watch at noon. Your stepsister was an inspector. Your stepsister was an inspector. Doesn't he have to do monthly military service? Doesn't he have to do monthly military service? This dress is cheap. This dress is cheap. Have you ever been to Atlanta? Have you ever been to Atlanta? We wouldn't send it. We wouldn't send it. Would you like to go out to dinner tonight? Would you like to go out to dinner tonight? Did you receive my email from yesterday? Did you receive my email from yesterday? I will have lunch at 13:00. I will have lunch at 13:00. Was he going to ignore it? Was he going to ignore it? Is our brother an inventor? Is our brother an inventor? Should we know? Should we know? We are having our lunch. We are having our lunch. I am thirsty. I am thirsty. Is his father a gymnast? Is his father a gymnast? They can run fast. They can run fast. The concert starts at 8 o'clock. The concert starts at 8 o'clock. Sometimes a civil engineer? Sometimes a civil engineer? Can I have a receipt, please? Can I have a receipt, please? I'll have the Cobb salad, please. I'll have the Cobb salad, please. He will fix the broken chair. He will fix the broken chair. He plays drums in a band. He plays drums in a band. Get married? Get married? Can I go to the apps and features button? Can I go to the apps and features button? They will clean the entire house in a few hours. They will clean the entire house in a few hours. I researched the effects of climate change. I researched the effects of climate change. We will clean it up after 5 years. We will clean it up after 5 years. After one night, he gets scared. After one night, he gets scared. Shouldn't it print at sunset? Shouldn't it print at sunset? We did the testing on Android. We did the testing on Android. He sleeps in his room. He sleeps in his room. Let's get this show on the road. Let's get this show on the road. I'm sorry, I can't smile. I'm sorry, I can't smile. Should it be a seller? Should it be a seller? He's a chemistry genius. He's a chemistry genius. Do you sell fresh cheese? Do you sell fresh cheese? They went to the beach yesterday. They went to the beach yesterday. He's not as fast as you. He's not as fast as you. I am rarely a registrar. I am rarely a registrar. Can't he tempt at dawn? Can't he tempt at dawn? I will build a bridge. I will build a bridge. Is there an exam tomorrow? Is there an exam tomorrow? They won't be putting him in jail anytime soon. They won't be putting him in jail anytime soon. We are playing board games. We are playing board games. Does it always have to be a physiologist? Does it always have to be a physiologist? Take painting lessons. Take painting lessons. I go to the office often. I go to the office often. You shouldn't find it. You shouldn't find it. We visited the museum yesterday. We visited the museum yesterday. We should add it next year. We should add it next year. Can you get me a glass of water? Can you get me a glass of water? Bus fares were increased last week. Bus fares were increased last week. My kids whined. My kids whined. The movie was released last month. The movie was released last month. He went shopping at the mall. He went shopping at the mall. It's a pleasure to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you. We need to check your vital signs. We need to check your vital signs. Isn't he screaming after 2 weeks? Isn't he screaming after 2 weeks? What seems to be the problem? What seems to be the problem? Can I have my salad without cucumber? Can I have my salad without cucumber? Was his sister a garbage collector? Was his sister a garbage collector? My nephew is a garbage collector. My nephew is a garbage collector. Didn't he diversify? Didn't he diversify? I need scissors. I need scissors. He started his new job last month. He started his new job last month. I will go to the cinema because I love cinema. I will go to the cinema because I love cinema. I would reflect immediately. I would reflect immediately. Whose team won the match? Whose team won the match?